So thanks for having us. You have a very beautiful stall here this year. Would love to understand a little bit from you. What are the various elements here? What's happening really?
The theme of India Energy Week 24 in Goa is focusing mostly on energy transition. Bharat Petroleum is aligned with the Government of India policy, and we are investing very big in energy transition portfolio. So as you would see, the lovely facade that you have in front of you, through the facade we are communicating that we are making big investments in developing renewable portfolios. We are part of the Government of India's success story on ethanol blending. We are part of developing and promoting EV vehicles movement, especially on highways where there is a range anxiety. So give a comfort to the EV users on highways and give a push to EV by setting up fast EV charging highway corridors. We are also the third largest Indian oil major into natural gas, where we are setting up CGD network and also CNG stations in various cities now. And as an industry in line along with PLL, we have recently launched, especially on Republic Day, a major campaign to invite people to switch to CGD because and along with the benefits that it brings it in comparison to the conventional fuel. So we are also transiting into petrochemical forays, and we have invested around more than 4,500 crore in Kochi refinery niche petroleum products, and also we have made an announcement of 49,000 crore investments in petrochemical project in Bina refinery. So that's the prima facie talk we are talking about at the pavilion. Let me take you inside.
Thank you. Yes, please. Love to have a look. Yes. Can you tell us a bit about the display unit?
If you can pan us to this side, this is the 3D model how hydrogen electrolyzer functions. What we have done is if we shift the camera towards your left, see if you look at it, on your left there is a wind screen and the solar panel.
Yes.
We take the electricity generated, which comes into a DC-AC converter, and then through this electricity converts alkaline water into hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen then is mixed with PNG and used as a fuel in homes, and can also go directly as a hydrogen or mix with CNG as a hydrogen plus CNG or hydrogen fuel. So that's the entire process. We today demonstrated the live hydrogen plant on Hydrogen Pavilion in Hall number 1 to Honorable Prime Minister, and that is the India's first electrolyzer which has been built indigenously using completely indigenous part. So that is the focus that we have in building a renewable portfolio, as we have taken a target of achieving net zero in scope 1 and 2 emissions by 2040. The fastest, or rather say the quickest among the oil PSUs in the country.
Thank you. And what would you say is sort of the benefits of having these kinds of display units and being so visual about what you're doing, what you represent, what you stand for in this year? How has the response been? What are the benefits?
If you look at it, I'll ask your camera to pan it. If you can pan it on top. This is the zone where we are showcasing our marketing activities and the infrastructure that we have. Down below, we are showcasing our refineries, the 3 refineries that we have. We are also showcasing here our research and development setup, how many products we have developing and we have patented. We are talking about our forays into petrochemicals, in Kochi refinery, which products we are selling and which we are now investing and developing, as I spoke to you earlier on Bina. We are also showcasing here the pipeline network. What we are trying to show with this is that as a BPCL company, we have a capability to set up one of the most modern oil and gas infrastructure in the country, right from the refineries to depots, installations, blending plants, bottling plants for LPG, setting up vast network of pipelines. People from other countries who are coming here, they are invited to our pavilion and give us an opportunity to set up these infrastructure in their country, either ourselves or we can guide them, handhold them how they can create themselves.
That's a very clear benefit right there. Can you also tell me, sir, how is your pavilion different this year compared to last year? Are there any additions or any innovation you've come up with this time?
Yeah, one addition that we have, which is, I would say, very prominent one. I will ask your cameraman to put this screen. This is Iris, and Iris is like centrally sitting in one place. We can monitor the activities of our nationwide network. We, the more than 21,000 fuel station network. We have more than 82 installation. Any safety violation that happens there, automatically that gets picked up and relayed to the concerned responsible role holder to see why the violation has happened. We also get to see how our refineries are working today, what is the capacity utilization, what is the crude inputs are coming in, how it is going outside, how much we are making on as a per barrel. We also look at it, the pricing control at various pumps, like every nozzle has a price fed up. In case there is a price change and there is a variation from the central server for that particular fuel station to the actual which they have fed, this automatically stops the nozzle from delivering the fuel. So even if there is a 1 paisa difference, nobody can deliver a drop of petrol or diesel from a fuel station unless it matches with the master data that we have centrally. That is AI-enabled Iris that we have developed 3 years ago, and this time we have brought it in a big way to our pavilion. So that's the one thing which we are showcasing here.
Thank you so much. On a closing note, what would you say is your key takeaway from a forum like this at India Energy Week?
It's a great opportunity. This is the second year that we are coming up at India Energy Week, and in India, organizing an event of this magnitude where more than 30,000 energy professionals are converging globally to come and set the path for future energy transition and energy landscape. That is great. Last year, under the leadership of the Prime Minister and the Honorable Minister, Ministry of Petroleum, we set up certain targets we have taken. We advanced ethanol blending target that you know, and let us see, we are here today and some major announcement definitely we are expecting to come up. At our pavilion, if you see, we are launching some initiatives. One of the major initiatives that we are launching tomorrow is pure for sure LPG cylinder, and that would be a paradigm shift in which that would make sure that the cylinder cannot be pilfered once it leaves our plant and reaches the premises of our consumer. We are also launching EPA diesel, which is used by manufacturers who are exporting engines to especially US markets, and they have to use a specially developed diesel to do a run, and and that is imported currently. But since that we are planning to do now in Kochi refinery, which will be another Atmanirbhar story, as well as making the life easier in terms of financial saving as well as lead time by our customers. So these are some of the activities that we are doing here and look forward to. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference and all the best.